Good evening, students. Welcome to my channel Biology Tutorials. Today we are going to proceed to the chapter 1 part 2, that is the sexual reproduction. So what is sexual reproduction? हम इससे पहले वाली वीडियो में हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं the difference between sexual and asexual reproduction, but ठीक है, यहाँ पे भी हम रिपीट कर देते हैं. Sexual reproduction, it is the process in which the two parents are involved and gametes are involved, and the both meiosis and mitosis both occurs, and the offspring will be generated. Will be different from their parents. In the photo, in this photo, you have seen that the sperm from the male and the egg from the female, which has the haploid set of chromosomes, they will fuse together by the process of fertilization, which leads to the formation of a zygote, which is 2n. Then after this, the mitosis occurs, which result in the formation of the embryo. Mitosis occurs, resulting in the formation of the embryo. Now, after this, there are sequential of events that takes place during the sexual reproductions. Number one, there are three events in the sexual reproduction. Number one is pre-fertilization events, that is, which takes place before the process of fertilization, that is, before the fusion of the male and the female gametes. Under this, we will discuss the gametogenesis and the gamete transfer. Second is the fertilization events, that is the process of fusion of male and female gametes. In this, we will discuss the external and internal fertilization. And the last one is the post-fertilization event. Under this, we discuss the zygote and the embryogenesis. So, the first is we will discuss the first event under the pre-fertilization event, that is the gametogenesis. जहां पर भी word आता है genesis, that means the formation. Here gametogenesis means the process of formation of the gametes. Two types of gametes, that is the female gametes and the male gametes. You know that gametes are haploid, having the half sets of the chromosome. These haploid gametes from male and female, they will fuse together to form the diploid zygotes. Talking about the gametes, there are two types of gametes, homogametes and heterogametes. Homogametes, homo means same. Homo means same. Same gametes, and there is another word for homogamete, that is isogametes. वो gametes जो morphologically दिखने में एक जैसे दिखते हैं, सेम साइज के होते हैं, उनको हम बोलते हैं isogametes. And उस प्रोसेस को, the process of fusion of two morphologically similar gamete is known as isogamy. Whereas majority of gametes, they are morphologically different. The main point is they are morphologically different, and they are known as heterogametes. In the picture below, you see the first is the isogamy, जिसके अंदर दो morphologically similar gametes हैं, उनका fusion हो रहा है by this, and this is known as isogamy. Second जो picture है, इसके अंदर दो gametes हैं, दो different morphologically different है, एक का size बड़ा है, एक का size छोटा है. They are morphologically different, and they are fused together, and the process is known as anisogamy या heterogamy. Whereas there is another process which is known as oogamy. इसका मतलब क्या है? Oogamy कहाँ से आया? Egg से, fusion of sperm with the egg. Whereas this is the process in which the large and non-motile, or you can say stationary gamete, that is the female gamete egg, is fused with the motile gamete sperm, and the process is known as oogamy. The process of gametogenesis is called by different names in animals and the plants. In the case of animals, the process of formation of the male gamete, this is known as the spermatogenesis, whereas in the female, the process of formation of the egg is known as oogenesis. In contrast to the animal, in plant, the male process of formation of male gamete is known as microsporogenesis, whereas the female gamete formation process is known as macrosporogenesis. These two terms we will discuss in detail in the next chapter, that is the reproduction in the flowering plant, in the next video. Coming on to the next step in the pre-fertilization event, that is the gamete transfer. अब gametes form हो चुके हैं, अब उनको transfer करना है so that they will fuse together to form the zygote. Gametes needs a medium to transfer. You know that male gametes, male gametes are motile and female gametes are stationary. In case of lower plants like algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, water serve as a medium for the gamete transfer. In the flowering plants, air, water, and animal, they serve for the transfer of gametes, and the process is known as pollination. Pollination, you know, that is the transfer of pollen grains which contain the male gametes. It will transfer of the pollen grains containing the male gametes from the stigma from the stigma to the style of the same plant or different plant. In this pollination process, the air, water, and animal, they serve an important agent for the gamete transfer. In higher animals, the gametes are directly transferred to the female body by the process of the copulation. Now, the next is we will discuss the sexuality in the plants. In the sexuality in the plants, there are four terms: monoecious, bisexual, dioecious, unisexual. In case when we are talking about plants, so we will use the term monoecious and dioecious. Monoecious means it is the condition where both male and the female reproductive structures are present on the same plant. Whereas the dioecious condition, the male and the female reproductive structures are on the different plant. Means एक plant में या तो मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव स्ट्रक्चर्स होंगे या फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव स्ट्रक्चर्स होंगे, उनको हम बोलते हैं डाइशियस प्लांट. एग्जाम्पल्स हम बात करें मोनोइशियस प्लांट की तो कुकुरबिट्स, कोकोनट एंड मेज है एग्जाम्पल्स है मोनोइशियस प्लांट के, और डाइशियस प्लांट्स के एग्जाम्पल हैं पपाया एंड स्पिनच. The monoecious condition in the algae and the fungi, it is known as homothelic condition, whereas in case of in fungi, the dioecious condition is known as heterothelic conditions. If we talk about the flowers, we use the term bisexual and unisexual. Bisexual is the flowers having both the male reproductive structures and the female reproductive structure on the same flower. If you look at the picture below this, where my pointer is, in this flower you can see यहाँ पे female reproductive structure भी है green color का, that is the ovary, and इसके साथ साथ ये purple color के structures जो हैं they are the stamens, यानी कि anther and filament, यानी कि female reproductive structure भी है और male reproductive structure भी है. तो ये जब एक ही फ्लावर में प्रेजेंट होंगे इसको हम बोलेंगे बायसेक्सुअल फ्लावर. अब दूसरी पिक्चर्स पे अगर हम आते हैं, इसमें आपको सिर्फ और सिर्फ ओवरी नजर आ रही है फ्लावर की, ना इसमें मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव स्ट्रक्चर नहीं है। तो वो फ्लावर जिसके अंदर या तो मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव स्ट्रक्चर हो या फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव स्ट्रक्चर हो, उनको हम बोलेंगे यूनिसेक्सुअल फ्लावर्स। करेक्ट? इज इट क्लियर? नाउ talking about the sexuality in the animals. There are two terms we use in the sexuality of animal, that is hermaphrodite and unisexual. Hermaphrodite is a condition which is similar to the bisexual condition or the monoecious condition in the flower. In the hermaphrodite, the male and the female reproductive organs, that is the testis and the ovary, which is present in the same individual. Example, which is quoted in your textbooks, this Perithema posthuma, that is earthworm, sponges, tapeworm. In contrast to this, there is a unisexual condition. Some of the animals or higher animals, they shows the sexual dimorphism, means there is the male and female individual. They are the male individual and separate female individuals. Like the example quoted in your textbooks is cockroach, that is Periplaneta americana. In this pictures, you'll see the sexual dimorphism in the male and the female cockroach. The female cockroach have only anal cirri, whereas the male cockroach have anal cirri, and in addition to this, they have the anal styli also, which is absent in the female cockroach. So, sexual dimorphism is seen in the higher animals. Okay. Now, we will come on to the reproductive phases of the plant. There are two terms, monocarpic plant and polycarpic plant. Monocarpic plant means, mono means single, one. Carpic means, here carpic represents the flowering. The plant which flower only once during their lifetime, they are known as monocarpic plant. Examples is bamboo and wheat. Whereas polycarpic plant are those which flower every year in a particular season, that is the mango and the orange. Clear? Now, we come on to the second event of the sexual reproduction, that is the fertilization. I have already told you that fertilization is the process of fusion of two gametes which are haploid, which will result in the formation of the diploid zygote. This process is also known as syngamy. Do not confuse with the word fertilization and syngamy. They are the same. Now, there are two types of fertilization, external and internal. External, ये नाम से ही पता चल रहा है, जो कि बॉडी के बाहर होगा. जहां it is a process जहां पर मेल और फीमेल गैमेट्स का फ्यूजन जो है वो बॉडी के बाहर होगा. ठीक है. एग्जाम्पल हम बात करते हैं एम्फीबियंस एंड फिशेस की. दिस टाइप ऑफ फर्टिलाइजेशन जनरली अकर्स इन द एक्वेटिक एनिमल्स. ओके, यहाँ पे एक लाइन लिखी है that there is a great synchrony between the sexes and the release of large number of gametes in the surrounding medium to enhance the syngamy. See, होता क्या है, अगर हम एग्जाम्पल लें फ्रॉग्स का, जो एक्सटर्नल फर्टिलाइजेशन है, यहाँ पे एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं फ्रॉग का. इसमें जो फीमेल फ्रॉग है, she will lay the thousands of eggs, jelly like eggs, in the surrounding water, which will act as a medium, and the male frog, it will releases its sperms in the water, and the sperm, it will fuses with the jelly egg in the water itself, and the fertilization will take place outside the body. The zygote will form, and it will hatch into the small tadpoles, and these tadpoles, they are mature into an adult individual or adult frogs. See, the reason is in the external fertilization, the gametes, that is whether it is a male gamete or the female gamete, they were released in a large number. Why? Because in the surrounding medium there are numerous predators, so possibility है कि अगर egg कम lays होंगे, उसकी वजह से क्या होगा, there is the less possibility of fusion because there are more of predation, क्योंकि बॉडी के बाहर फर्टिलाइजेशन हो रहा है और वाटर में हो रहा है, so there are various predators which are present in the water and outside the water, which could be harmful for the eggs. And so that to overcome this situation, the male and the female, they will produce a large number of gametes so that the possibility of the fusion of the gametes is more. Okay. In this, the internal fertilization is where the fusion of gametes occur inside the body of the organism. Examples are the mammals. Correct. Now, looking forward to this, the next fertilization is zygote and embryogenesis. Zygote बना, that is 2n. अगर क्वेश्चन आता है कि zygote n है या 2n है, तो it will 2n, that is diploid, because n क्रोमोसोम कहाँ से आया, मेल से या स्पर्म से, और n क्रोमोसोम कहाँ से आया, दूसरा n कहाँ से आया, फीमेल से. तो दोनों जब फर्टिलाइज होंगे, it will make the zygote which is 2n. Okay, then the zygote will divide. क्या होगा, क्लीवेज होगा. क्लीवेज के बाद क्या होगा, धीरे धीरे लेयर्स बनेंगी. पहले जाइगोट बना, जाइगोट के बाद क्या बनेगा, मोरियोला, फिर क्या बनेगा, ब्लास्टुला, फिर क्या बनेगा, गैस्ट्रुला, और फिर क्या होगी, गैस्ट्रुलेशन. गैस्ट्रुलेशन क्या होती है कि गैस्ट्रुलेशन क्या होती है, इट इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ 3 जर्म लेयर्स. कौन कौन सी, एक्टोडर्म, एंडोडर्म एंड मीजोडर्म. ओके, जिससे आगे फिर क्या बनेंगे, हमारे डिफरेंट ऑर्गन्स बनेंगे. इतना डिटेलिंग आपके इस चैप्टर में नहीं है, तो विल डिस्कस इट just like that. Okay, now there are various terms, that is oviparous, which is included in your textbooks. Oviparous, these are the animals which lays eggs. Okay, and which lays fertilized and unfertilized egg. Example is birds and reptiles. Whereas viviparous animals are those which in which the zygote development takes place inside the female body. Example, the mammals. Okay, where internal fertilization takes place. Ovoviviparous, where the embryo develops inside the eggs that are retained in the female body until they are ready to hatch, and there is no placental connection between mother and the young ones. यहाँ पे ये डिफरेंस है, viviparous animals में there is placental connection between the mother and the young ones, whereas in the ovoviviparous there are no placental connection between the mother and the young ones. Example है sharks. Correct. Now there is a last few lines in your textbooks where it is mentioned that it is very important. It can come in 1 or 2 marks question. In case of plant, the zygote is formed inside the ovule. प्लांट के केस में जो दिस इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द ओव्यूल. ओके, यहाँ बनता है जाइगोट इस एरिया में. ओके, द जाइगोट विल डेवलप्स इनटू एन एम्ब्रियो. तो ओव्यूल, ये क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, ओव्यूल किसमें फॉर्म, आगे किसमें कन्वर्ट फॉर्म होता है, सीड में. ओव्यूल से बनते हैं सीड और ओवरी से बनता है फ्रूट. ओके, so with this we have completed the chapter 1 of your textbook. If you have any query, please write in the comments below, and please like and subscribe the video, and we will soon post the video for the next chapter, that is the sexual reproduction in the plants. Thank you.